Wilco is one of my favorite bands of all time, and they're one of those bands that either you love them or you hate them. For whatever reason, Jeff Tweedy's lyrics strike a chord with me. They're random, confusing, and at times, sometimes, I don't know, the lyrics just hit me where it counts. Hell is chrome always gets me. Jesus, etc. is magic. And Theologians is also another magic song. I recently read Jeff Tweedy's book, How to Write One Song, which is an insight into Jeff Tweedy's songwriting process. I'm not a musician, but his creative process on writing is fascinating. I love this quote from Tweedy in the book. He says, "Showing up with a reliably open heart and a will to share whatever spirit you can muster is what resonates and transcends technical perfection." For me, writing is a form of meditation. And when I take time off of the process, it gets clunky. Scripts are slow, ad copy is foggy. But when I write even scripts like this, it dusts off those cobwebs and prevents my creative muscles from atrophy. Tweedy goes on to say, if you allow yourself the time and willingness to experiment, you will hear something that you want to keep. Even though my job involves writing product videos and ad copy, it requires experimenting when there is no deadline. So here's my advice if you're looking to start writing. Number 1, read Jeff Tweedy's How to Write a Song. Number 2, read The Artist's Way. This one is a must. I love this quote from Cameron in her book, The Artist's Way. Art is not about thinking something up. It's about the opposite. It's about getting something down. Number 3, remember when you start, you're gonna suck. Number 4, steal, but don't plagiarize. In Steal Like an Artist, which is another great book to get, Austin Kleon says this, don't wait until you know who you are to get started. He goes on to say, all creative work builds on what came before. Nothing is completely original. Number 5, use AI cautiously. I've been thinking a lot about AI, and I'm really obsessed, and how amazing it is, and how it is a huge part of my daily routine. While AI is great, and I can't imagine doing my job without it, I think, though, it might be making me a little bit dumber. When I use it for writing, I think that it's causing my critical thinking muscles to atrophy. Critical thinking is this process of actively analyzing, evaluating, and synthesizing information in order to form a reasoned judgment. So much of what I do for clients requires critical thinking and writing. It's my job to take a product, quickly understand it, and provide solutions that answer the customer's pain points. You see, at its core, critical thinking requires the following: analysis, the breaking down complex information into smaller parts to understand it better. It requires evaluation, assessing the credibility and reliability of sources and arguments. It requires inference, which is drawing logical conclusions based on available evidence. It requires explanation, the ability to clearly articulate and reason your thought processes. And then my favorite is that it requires reflection, which is examining one's own biases and assumptions to improve reasoning. It's a foundational skill for me for problem solving, decision making, and effective communication. Trust me, I don't want to claim to be some sort of expert. I'm not that smart. I just found this foundation for critical thinking to be helpful when I approach any sort of writing, especially when it comes to writing for clients. At the end of the day, don't overthink it. Take a cue from Jeff Tweedy and just write one song, one script, one idea. Know that you're going to suck at first. And through the practice of writing and showing up, you will find a voice. Sometimes you will lose it, and then, like a fickle bitch, the muse will show back up when you most need it. Thanks for watching, and sorry for wasting your time. If you'd like to hear more from me and know when new content is released, sign up for my email list in the link below.